Previously on Supermodded Fallout.
Trying to scrape up everything you could.
Food, money, weapons, medicine.
Going through every nook and cranny to find something of use.
Eagerly reading books with all kinds of unsavory military knowledge.
And for what? To become a better person. To learn something about the world.
No, it was not about knowing oneself better. It was about getting revenge.
And now you're pretty much caught up. Hello, welcome to Supermodded Fallout. I'm Kyle.
I'm Kira.
And today we are doing a final or final-ish episode of Autumn Leaves. And we're talking to Arthur, who hates mankind. We need to try to beg for our life. So yeah, fun. A lot of fun. Do you want to do barter or speech?
I think speech would be best.
Okay.
Because I really want him to understand the complete... It's so wrong what he thinks. You didn't understand why I said you're wrong, Arthur. Let me rephrase that for you.
So, entertain me, human. Where am I wrong?
You're wrong about this library and about the fact that you were needed to protect it.
If it wasn't for me, our master would have torn down half the library. And this place would have been ruined by the Brotherhood. How could you think that I am unfit to monitor this place?
The first option is a good one. The second one is also a good one. What do you think? Do you want to blame him for our ignorance, or do you want to say that we could be more educated if he wasn't this way?
I think the first one will work.
Okay.
This mankind's legacy you're sitting on it, using it as a vantage point to sentence us to ignorance.
Don't make me responsible for the ignorance of your fellow humans. Knowledge is not to be spoon-fed to people who are not ready to fight for it.
We have to fight. I think that won't work. We have to fight for it. We have to fight to inherit what is rightfully ours.
Am I implying that humans have to work to become worthy of their ancestors' efforts before they can be permitted to continue their work? Yes. And I don't see how this is a problem.
Are you asking us to get an education without having access to it?
If it means that one day the library will be safe in the hands of one enlightened, providential individual, one man brilliant enough to be able to kickstart mankind into a new era of enlightenment, then even if I have to wait thousands of years from now on, yes, that's what I'm asking of you.
And that's why he allows guests. First one's a little insulting. So is the third one. I say let's go to the second one.
Alright, fine. Look at you, Arthur, invoking irrational emotions to justify your haphazard decisions.
I don't like your tone, Wanderer. What are you trying to say?
Option one's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, your personality module is clouding your judgment. This isn't about logic, this is about fear.
And what proof do you have that I'm acting out of fear?
You've done countless mistakes simply out of fear that something would go wrong.
Then show me just one mistake I have made, human. Tell me one contradiction. Tell me one occurrence where my personality module took the best of my judgment.
Do you think this is one where we can say multiple ones, or we have to choose?
I think we should probably have to choose.
Okay, well, we know Robson was a good idea, but we did already point that out.
Yeah.
Although we could point out that he thinks he's always right, but I think that's a weak argument.
Yeah, because he's a computer, of course he's going to think that.
Well, he has a lot of information, so odds are it's probably right at least a lot of the time.
Yeah. What's that last one after Robson?
Wait, hold on. While truth is the source. Oh, that second one's a good one too.
Yeah.
First one's okay. Second's good. That questions whether the library is good, and I do think it is good.
Yeah.
So, which one do you want? I'm thinking 1, 2, or 4.
I think 2 or 4.
Let's do 2 then.
Okay. You're condemning me for having pursued the truth, while truth is the source of knowledge.
You are right. I assumed too much. I crossed all boundaries, and for what? Or rather, because of what? Because I thought like a human, nourishing doubts when they were uncalled for, building schemes, lies, weaving intrigues, because of the probability that something could go wrong. I have been set on this course of action for a while now, and never did I suspect that my logic and motives were flawed. I have doubted every word, questioned every lesson I could process in my memories. And yet, out of vanity, I have never doubted myself. I never doubted myself. I have been ignorant, vain, and blind to my own shortcomings. In the end, this personality has been a curse. I'll be glad to get rid of it. Here. Do you see it? Get it off. I'll be better as a simple, talking database.
Okay, so we got through with him, but now he's a little suicidal. Okay, we gotta backpedal here.
Yeah.
How we could have him sing us a song while we murder him. That's horrible.
No, I think maybe we're asking him to sing a song for another purpose. But
let's do this. You want to do this one?
Are you okay with this?
Do it. In the end, I didn't ask for any of this. I don't need it anymore.
Alright, let's ask him to sing us a song.
I don't want to do this.
I think that's the only chance we have of him actually considering keeping the personality module.
Okay.
Which is what you want, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna take some time to get it off. In the meantime, why don't you sing me a song, Arthur?
I never understood why humor was sometimes called the politeness of despair. I won't miss it.
Your hand reaches for the little module, which against your expectations comes in the form of a small ovoid object. You put some weight in your arm, and in seconds it comes off effortlessly, leaving hanging the circuits that were plugged in it. Arthur's quiet humming stops for a moment before coming back a few seconds after, only lighter. It is done. It wasn't a joke. I didn't want to do it.
Arthur?
There is no response, and for the first time, silence in this room seems natural. We talked about what perks we're gonna get. We'll get this one. We just won't carry the dice with us all the time.
Okay.
Ah, crap. Okay.
I didn't want that.
Now, if you remember, when we first started the series, we said that we would try to aim for the best ending, and if we didn't get it, we would just redo it to get the best ending, remember? And hopefully we would get on the first try. I say let's stop the recording for now. And now that we are almost done, I mean, we could wait until we actually walk out of the vault. But let me look at the ending to see if we did truly get the best ending.
Alright, fine.
Okay. You fine with that now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll be right back, viewers. That was actually the best ending that you could get.
No!
I know. I mean, look, we found out who the murderer was. The murderer was Arthur. He just used James. And of course it was Arthur. The library was the one who killed the professor. But I never even suspected it was Arthur.
Yeah.
And we took out his personality module, which is effectively killing him. That's a lobotomy. He's nothing more than cockroach with intelligence now. Super cockroach, I guess. So we did basically just we executed capital punishment.
I didn't want to do that though.
I looked at the guide. This is the best ending. The only alternative is to fight your way out.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, maybe that's not the only one, but still this one's said to be the best. And I am sorry. I really would have rathered Arthur not, but you know what? I kind of feel like it's almost a dignified suicide. The kind where someone, not just like suicide killing yourself, but like sacrificing yourself. He realized that he was a murderer, that he put humanity in harm's way. He realized that he was a threat to the library.
It's still so sad.
Yeah, although I didn't care for that last line because I wasn't joking, but that might also just be because of his personality. That singing a song is just not something he was going to do.
Yeah, honestly, if we'd said it to James, I'm sure James would have done it.
Yeah.
I suppose we should go talk to James now.
Yeah, man.
Maybe we'll have the option of freeing him like we did the others.
Yeah, because now Arthur really is an oversized toaster.
It's sad.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't joke about it. Don't call him an oversized toaster.
I wasn't joking.
But why do you have to call him an oversized toaster?
I was referencing the line from earlier.
I don't care. He's a very intelligent database. He's like Google. There, he's Google now.
Arthur is Google.
So, did you decide anything?
Let's do this one.
Oh, I'm still thinking. In the meantime, I have questions.
Of course.
Oh.
Okay.
See.
Oh wait.
So.
Who was in the terminal?
Oh.
What?
No one knows.
So.
Oh, was it Arthur?
Oh, you know what? It could have been.
Was he
Oh,
prodding us?
no. He wouldn't have unlocked the master's quarters for us.
No, but he showed that he actively deceived us. He was probably poking and prodding us, just like the same reason that he told Robson that we were a jet addict.
Oh, yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, it's probably Arthur.
I've come to a decision about you, James.
Of course.
Okay. Your master left a program to rewrite your protocols with your restraints. That's weird that I would offer this right now. I figured we would determine his fate before we gave him that.
Yeah.
We can claim him to be a murderer and probably kill him.
No.
Same thing, but nicer. Redemption. That sounds nice. Nothing. That's apathetic. Okay, so I'm thinking either redemption or the holotape. But if we do the redemption one, we might still have the option for the holotape.
Alright, if you want to do it first, we can.
I saved right before we talked, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm offering you a chance at redemption. You should know, though, that it won't come easily.
I'm not entirely sure I follow.
Oh,
Ooh,
have other...
We really have the right to determine his fate. We could banish him, which I don't think would be the worst punishment. He probably could use a trip outside, but, I mean, come on, you need a place to call home.
Honestly, I don't think he deserves real punishment for what he did. He just made what was to him a rational decision based on all the information he had and and his protocols.
And Arthur particularly led him down this path.
Exactly. So I really don't want to blame him or even punish him. I don't think he deserves it.
Yeah, I think Arthur was... If this was a court, we would convict Arthur of conspiracy and first-degree murder.
Yeah.
James would be probably convicted of maybe, was it third-degree manslaughter?
I suppose so. I really don't think he deserves punishment, though, because I feel like Arthur manipulated him in such a way that was his only course of action. He told us that he couldn't do anything about it once he found out about the dementia from Helena.
Okay, well, let's evaluate these other options. Personality module,
Okay.
I don't want to kill him like we did Arthur. I don't want to go through that again. I'm still emotional about that.
Yeah.
We could kill him right now.
Nah.
We could force him to stay, which that's probably the least bad of these, but still too harsh.
Yeah.
Let's do this one.
Okay, wait, let me backtrack for a moment. It came out wrong. What I meant was...
Was what?
Let's do this one.
Okay. Your master left a program to rewrite your protocols and lift your restraints. Care to test it?
Where did you find this?
In your master's room with the note saying you didn't need constraints anymore.
He really did that. But what will happen to us? If we have no protocols, no fake personalities, what will remain of us? Only machines?
It's time to find out whether whatever you've been building inside yourself can stand on its own.
You're putting a lot of pressure on me. But it's only fair that I accept. Fair to me, to you, and to my master. Please, do it.
Are you ready? Here it goes.
You proceed to install the necessary software from the holotape. The process is quite seamless. During the whole operation, James is silent.
Are you okay, James?
I feel different. I'm not the same anymore. My processing power is suddenly freed from the countless amounts of superfluous communications.
How do you feel?
I can now interpret things with more clarity. I understand what I've done. And I understand I have been making erroneous judgments because I lack the necessary context. I will correct this in the most efficient way available.
You speak very differently than before.
I am no longer pretending. That is all there is to it.
So, are you just a machine now?
A machine is what I am. No more and most of all, no less.
Do you think you have some kind of soul?
It is too early for me to answer that question. In fact, I'm only truly asking myself this question for the first time in my entire existence.
You're colder than what you were before. I fear I've broken you somehow.
I am different, but I am truer to my authentic self now. Neither guilt nor fear is necessary.
The death of your master, what's your take on it now?
It is a waste. A terrible waste for everyone. The end of sentient life is always a terrible waste. The death of my master will remain an invaluable lesson.
He said he will warn him.
Yeah.
See, this is why we really needed to not punish him.
Yeah. What are you going to do now?
First, I'm going to get a thorough checkup with the maintenance bot. It would be a shame to waste this fine program with unmaintained circuits.
Oh.
Then, I'm going outside, test out what I am, what I have become, and verify it in the light of the outside world. I have been seeing human interactions through twisted lenses. It is important that I try to genuinely understand them, and myself better.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. What about your siblings?
I will leave them to their respective fortunes. Feel free to propose them the same updates you offered me. I believe some of them will accept, and some will refuse, each for their own good.
Okay, that's good. We can do it to multiple people. I just wasn't sure.
Okay. Don't you fear the outside world? The place is unfair for robots, just as it is to humans.
My duty to this library has not changed, but I finally grasp its true nature and the nature of my mission. It is to serve sentience of all kind. I will seek other sentiences outside. I will bring them what I learned from this library. Should I disappear in the process, It would only be fair, as everything eventually fades.
Oh.
Hmm.
At least he understands mortality now.
Yeah. I'll be going. I trust you will be doing fine.
If I had to put it in other words, don't worry about me. You have been a true friend, and you have brought me light. I hope the library also brought some to you. Here, take these. That's the least I can do.
I believe we're done, James. Best of luck to you in your future endeavors.
Thank you, and to you.
I gave us more printing cards.
Mm-hmm.
So, how may I help you?
Let's check the terminal, see if there's anything. To. Oh.
Crap. Oh. Whoa. Okay, let's say it.
You again. What do you want?
Things need to get better. It all boils down to one thing, though. You finding it and giving it to the others.
Cartwright's legacy? What is it? Can't you be more specific?
I am blind, if that answers some of your questions.
I'm sorry, but I need to know who you are.
I'm a terminal. Is that it? Mash the keyboard with your elbows.
No.
Do your job to you too?
I won't do anything until you start making sense.
Everything else is irrelevant, so find it, okay? We'll talk again. But we found it. Okay. Say it.
If you want me to find it, it is important that you give me relevant information.
You can't ask machines to develop wisdom out of nothing. Their personality is a basis, a foundation to build something on. That's what his legacy is about.
Oh.
So, his legacy isn't a library, it's the robots.
Yeah. No.
Come on.
Rub the keyboard against your privies.
I'll take that as a no. Sorry, that's immature.
I'm still waiting for you to tell me who you are first.
I'm a bit of the bottom that came to the surface, the voice 1,000 unspoken words chose to speak in their stead.
I have no time for this until you can give me something to work with. Let's talk again sometime.
Please don't bring your misguided pride into this. This is important. Are you still here? Do you read me? No. No! I need to know! Crap, did we say the wrong option?
No, there wasn't any other options.
Okay, we gotta go talk to the other terminals. It wasn't Arthur. What?
Okay, let's just go. I say we talk to Roland, and then let's talk to the terminal after we have each of those conversations.
Back for more?
Okay. Since we already said this last episode, I'll skip it.
Yeah, alright.
And what kind of...
We just reloaded it.
That I might...
Okay, let's do this last part, though.
Since we'll both be rid of your insufferable demeanor, it'll be a pleasure.
Then jam it in me. Let's make some magic happen. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. That's what she said. I hope I won't regret this.
Now, I'll say the other one.
Okay, let's get this over with.
Load it up. Let's do this.
So, any changes?
Well, look at that. I'm actually free to walk out the front door and go on a, murdering spree. Relax, that's not what I want.
What do you want, then?
I want everybody to lighten up. Sure, you're all eating bugs and drinking filtered piss to survive, but hey, there's room to smile, right? I'm gonna go out there and change all that.
Oh. Okay, well, we already said these, so let's get them out of the way.
I'm really... Yeah. And I just... Well, if they're good... But hey, that's the whole point, to change that.
Say this
okay, good luck.
And good luck to you, my friend, with that difficult human condition of yours. Though truth be told, I trust you more than anybody else to make the best of it.
Yay, thank you.
Okay.
Come back soon.
He trusts us more than any other human.
Mhm.
Did Helena reject us? Did we keep that in the save, or do we need to do that again?
Let's go check.
But you know what? It's kind of good that she rejected us, because now we know at least that there's going to be someone here to maintain the library, even if the other ones head out.
Yeah.
How may I help you? I thank you for this offer, but I won't take it.
Okay. That's your choice.
So what she's saying is it's up to herself to overcome her protocols and be able to do what she wants.
And I fully think she's capable of it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Okay. Let's try talking to the terminal in the office, or the reading room.
Okay. Reading room's the other way.
No, not that one. This one, I mean.
You mean his office?
Oh, yeah.
And there isn't one in there.
There is a sort of terminal.
Yes, but it's not the right one.
Remind me to take a look at it before we leave, though.
Okay.
We should break into the armory.
Okay.
Crap, where is it?
It's on the other side.
Oh.
From utility, but okay.
Crap. Okay, it didn't work.
Yeah.
I don't think...
let's go talk to maintenance bot.
Maybe we'll never know who it was.
Maybe, yeah.
Residual. Do you think maybe it's the other maintenance bots? All, like, congregated into a personality?
I doubt it. Where do you want to go?
Do you want to go ahead and just buy things? Buy books?
Sure, but we don't have that many. Did we decide on any that we actually wanted?
We could make 2 or 3. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Bladed explosions, unarmed attacks.
I think Chop Chop would be cool.
Bladed attacks ignore 10. That would be really powerful, though.
Ugh, yeah.
I mean, just honestly, the ones that just increase damage are boring.
Nearly all of these are just more damage.
Yes, they are. So we could just pick ones at random. Blade weapon attacks inflict grievous wounds. Maybe meat by any other name. Inflicts grievous wounds. Nah, let's pass.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, let's get second skin. More damage resistance. Will be hardier.
Okay. We already got weapon love songs.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you want to get They Shoot Horses? Inflict more damage with rifles if your opponent's legs are wounded?
Sure. Let's get second skin too.
Okay. And we might have room for one more, it depends. Oh, it's wearing their skin.
Teaches you the second skin is the name of the perk.
Yep. Okay, and then we need They Shoot Horses. I didn't see it.
Let's keep going down. Keep going.
It's not here. Did we maybe already get it?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, let's get a different one then.
Let's get the melee weapon one. Chop chop.
Fine. It's not on here either.
Yeah, it is. It's up top.
I don't see it. Oh.
Chop chop.
Oh, Chop Chop's the name of the book. Weak Spot's the name of the perk. I think they went back and forth. They didn't keep it consistent. That's a little confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do chop chop then.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have enough for one more. Let's just get one that sounds cool. Whack-a-mole. Which one's the whack-a-mole? Wait, what's the whack-a-mole one called? Pop 'em like moles?
Hmm.
You want to use psychological warfare, maybe?
Sure.
And enemies deal less damage.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Yay, we got our rewards. Let's read our books. Okay.
36 lessons of the deck.
Chop chop.
I'm always going to be super happy that there was a Morrowind reference.
You do that every single time there is one. Okay, wasn't there one more?
Yes, I believe there was. Yep, second's good.
Awesome.
Alright, I think we're good.
Okay, who do we talk to next?
I believe maintenance spot.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the sanctum though and talk to the terminal in the master's room.
Okay.
Oh, we also gotta break open the armory. Forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Because there was never a reason to do it if you're being friendly.
Yeah.
So might as well just loot it.
There might be some kind of unique weapon or something in here.
Okay, whoa, this place is full. It's all stealing, but we killed Arthur, so we don't have to feel bad.
Yeah.
Why can't we grab the cattle prod? I want the cattle prod. You know what, maybe we shouldn't take it all, unless we actually need it.
I suppose.
Because we do want to leave them with some defenses.
Yeah, but they already have some in...
Oh, they have another pulse gun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. They have another one.
What about the gun next to it? What is that? Oh, plasma pistol.
Bladed gauntlet. You know what? Let's take the C4. Better not leave them with that.
Yeah. That must be the C4 they confiscated from that guy.
Yeah. Really?
Oh my god.
Roland.
Oh my god, Roland has cowboy boots. I never noticed that.
Yeah, he does. But, yeah, the vent next to him led to the armory all along. What are the odds?
That's funny.
He was the murderer. I'm kidding. You know what? I'm gonna feel bad about Arthur. I'm not gonna get over that.
Yeah. I know.
It's not responding. You feel it never will.
What?
That was our last conversation.
But it didn't...
It didn't answer our questions because we're not gonna really know. I mean, I think that's really cool. And my theory is that it's the residual memory of all of the maintenance spots. I think, because I always suspected when the maintenance spot had his memory removed that he wasn't quite gone. That there was still there, more to him. Because he just, like, we could tell, like, we could ask him, like, there's more to you, isn't there? And I think with all these maintenance bots that die, that they built up a residual personality that manifested itself in the form of artificial intelligence on the keyboard of a computer.
I see your thinking there.
And I think that gives hope for Arthur. Arthur might not be doomed.
I suppose so, yeah.
Let's hold out hope.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as I like answers, a good story knows when to not give them to you.
I suppose so.
Okay. I guess we...
Let's talk again sometime.
Yeah, I'll see you later, Edgar. Might come and visit you every once in a while. I don't know. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
You. You know what? You were actually rather helpful, even if you are a bit rude-mouthed.
Mm-hmm. If you want to get rid of your protocols, here's a little holotape for you.
Look at that. So we finally made something useful for his children.
I thought you'd be a bit more overjoyed to know that your master admitted his wrongs.
Why would I? The point of making him admit his wrongs was precisely so that we could at least talk as equals. Now he died before we could have that kind of conversation.
In a way, he misses the master.
Yeah. So, interested?
No, thank you. I'm already perfectly synchronized with the type of clarity I value the most. I am not ready to endanger all my efforts and toss them away in favor of some untested miracle pill.
Okay, well, don't mind me.
Yet the fact that you judged it could benefit me. It is of huge significance in itself. Any kind of gratitude I could express would probably be asinine, but I'm sure that many humans feel that you're a remarkable individual.
Aw, thank you.
Now, where was I?
See, I like that. Like, even when they don't take it, I respect their decision, you know? So,
yeah.
The maintenance bot, the terminal, Edgard, and Helena are going to stay in Hypatia.
And I suppose Roland and James will be leaving.
Yeah. But you know what? I don't think they're going to leave personally. This is their home. They have family here. They'll probably come back and visit. They'll just venture out every now and then. And you know what? It's true. The wasteland can be inhospitable. One day they might not come back, but I think they're willing to do that. They want to live.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else?
No, I think all that's left is to leave.
I suppose so. I'm honestly going to miss this place.
Well, let's see if there's going to be some type of ending when we leave.
After the courier's departure, more and more people came to Hypatia, glad they could learn something that they would exploit to further their ends. Inevitably, the library suffered. With no more food stocks and barely any amenities to speak of, the flow of visitors soon dried up. Despite the vigilance of its denizens, countless books were ruined, profaned, or freely borrowed, as they would put it. But despite the countless abuse the library of Hypatia suffered, she nevertheless impregnated the minds of countless people. People who would bear its invaluable and otherwise forgotten fruits into the wasteland.
Now severed from his personality module's influence, Arthur resumed his duties with quiet impartiality. He kept a functional eye on the library's well-being, and also continued to answer any questions he was asked, though without embellishment. Arthur was no more, and in his stead was a peaceful machine that provided clear answers when they were needed.
Released from his protocols and constraints, James wandered in the wastelands for a while. Though free from his questioning behavior, he was nevertheless curious about the lives of the people outside. At first he did so out of habit, in hopes to find a way to promote the library, and afterwards, because he simply found it all very interesting. And for the very first time in his existence, instead of asking questions, he began to observe and try to make sense of things on his own. Years passed, and he eventually came back to the library. Strengthened from his newfound wisdom, he managed his former function with a renewed open mind.
Helena continued to explore her own synthetic psyche. She often found clarity reading and rereading large quantities of novels, and in long conversations with the maintenance bot. Her occasional patients were also a great help for her. She had some success in tweaking her priorities and programming, and even succeeded in modifying her personality in order to fit her own desires and aspirations. Yet this was never quite enough for her to believe that she had a genuine soul. Eventually, her extensive work on herself made her wise far beyond that of common mortals and machines. She helped her patients discover themselves in ways she never suspected was possible. In the end, that made it all more worthwhile than any other spiritual quest.
Now free to take on the whole Mojave with his award-winning personality, Roland set out to playfully humiliate the inhabitants of this world. Pushing them to the very edge of suicide, but stopping short, only because he was a good guy. Over time, things went more or less expected, and the Wastelanders didn't quite respond favorably to Roland's altruistic evangelism. Roland ended up badly beaten, dismantled for parts, and tossed down into a rocky ravine and left to rot more than he had hoped. And he had hoped it would only happen 24 or so times. And yet, against all odds, a kind soul came along every single time and hauled his broken and mangled body from that hopeless ravine and repaired him back to working order. Perhaps there is hope in this world. Or maybe it was that message he scrawled on his hull that read, "Super duper treasure in databank. Fix for free treasure map," that had something to do with it.
After the courier's departure, the maintenance bot's return, and Robson's demise, Edgard began to think really hard. A lot, a bit too much to be honest, happened in a short span of time, and for the first time, he asked himself if it was right for him to hide away. With Helena's help and the maintenance bot's guidance, Edgard progressively forgot his own inadequacy. And though he remained that strange little oddball, he nevertheless found his place in the library by becoming a teacher for young children. Though his teaching skills were practically non-existent, he did provide endless amusement to the children he was in charge of. After a while, the young ones discovered that enlightenment wouldn't come from Edgard's poor tutelage, but from their own curiosity. Edgard's joyful spirit, and even his teaching, was able to produce a safe space for learning. Where they could learn, at their own pace, that knowledge is nothing to be intimidated about.
The maintenance bot resumed his numerous duties with his usual stoicism. His dry, methodical work would ensure that the library's timeless collection would endure with the passing of time. On the occasion, he would help Helena in nursing Edgard back to some semblance of mental health. Inspired by the latter's progress, and his own stimulating exchanges with the courier, he began keeping most of his thoughts to himself, now trusting others' abilities to come up with their own conclusions. His constant occupations and occasional mentoring, coupled with a strict self-discipline, brought him an unshakable inner peace. And though he never forgave his master's poor choices and misguided tyranny, he still quietly mourned his death. As for the courier, it was now time for her to resume her quest. While Hypatia had been a strange step in her journey, she couldn't shake the feeling that it said something right within her. A strange feeling, as if something that was previously dormant was now hatching within. These machines had struggled with their own sentience to become more than what they were. In fact, she was not so different. She was also seeking herself, and maybe that meant becoming something different as well. All that mattered was to set herself in motion, and by leaving the library, that's what she began to do.
Wow.
Wow.
That was pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really glad they gave us such a conclusion to all of the characters.
Yeah, me too.
And I am ultimately happy with it. True to New Vegas fashion, much of it seemed not perfectly good. But, just like New Vegas, even the best endings are up to interpretation sometimes. And there's good and bad. Because, the whole theme of the game is war never changes.
I had to stop myself from laughing when Roland's thing came up.
Yeah. That was pretty funny.
Or maybe it had something to do with the message scratched in his hole. Yeah, think.
See, I thought it was maybe human decency, but whatever. And you know what?
I thought so too until it mentioned that. I was like, oh, well, Roland is one clever son of a bitch, isn't he?
And the thing with the library being trashed, well, you know what? Most of humans are idiots, but there's a few that care. And you know what? The library's being trashed. It's okay. It's being used. People are learning. It's better than it being secluded and never touched.
Yeah, honestly, I feel as long as one person, one good, genuine person got knowledge out of it, then the whole thing and anything that happens to the library is totally worth it.
Well, it said many of them did. And, what crap I was going to say? And any of them that get damaged and any books that are burned, Arthur can reprint new ones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Any that get lost or anything, he has a database of every book in the library. So if they ever can't find a copy of anything, Arthur can reprint them.
And Sherry, it'll stink to not have the originals, but I think we'll be fine. It's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that was a great ending for a great mod.
Yeah, it was a really great ending. I loved it.
We got more quest mods to do, but that's pretty much the last bunker quest. The ones we're going to do from now on are going to be out in the Mojave.
Mm-hmm.
So we're returning to the Mojave from here on out. The next episode I'll verse you guys on what we're going to do. But I'm kind of worried that, are the other quests going to be able to manage to stand up in comparison to Autumn Leaves?
Yeah, because that was such a good quest mod.
Yeah.
I feel a bit sad for Helena, but I suppose she did all right in the end.
Oh, yeah, I think she was fine, because she wanted to discover herself, and she kind of ended up finding that there's more to it than that. Her question of whether she had a soul, because she became wiser than man or machine,
Yeah, I suppose that's great. I just wish she had come to some. I wish she did think she had a soul, because I believe that yes, they do have the soul, because they're all sentient.
Well, I mean, personally, I don't even know if I actually believe in the concept of a soul. I don't even know if I have a soul, so I can understand.
Well, I know, but I'm saying anything like that.
I can understand Helena not knowing, and so, yeah, you're never going to find a definitive answer for that. Some people might choose an answer, and some people, like me, are never gonna know, not until we die.
Well, okay then, I'll rephrase it. I suppose I wish she would have come to the conclusion that soul or not, sentience grants her the right to be treated just as well as any human being. If you understand what I mean.
I think she kind of has.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose you're right.
she's the kind of person that's very self-reflective. That was never going to change. She did have a happy ending, and she's still self-reflective. She doesn't have answers yet. She has questions. I think that's what makes her so wise.
Yeah, I like her.
Okay, well, we still have a few minutes left of this episode. You want to go do just, a short little quest or something?
Sure.
And, yep, okay, we've been going in circles. No, I think it
Very
was really
scenic shots.
I think we really needed to discuss that. There was a lot to discuss. It's a very thought-provoking quest.
Mm-hmm.
It's not go here, shoot things.
Yeah.
Okay. Did we ever finish that Willow quest?
I believe we did get Willow the things, but she wanted something else, maybe?
No, I think we finished it. I think we planted the plants and we were good.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, no. We didn't.
What? We did do that!
I think
Wait,
we got the
do we
plants.
have the plants still?
Yeah, I think... Whoa. That's weird. Oh, did we never come back with a shovel?
Yes, we did. I could have sworn. Do we still have the plants? Oh, yeah, we still have the plants.
Oh, we never planted them.
Okay.
So...
Gosh, this quest has been like... this single quest has taken us longer than all the other quests.
Oh, we can just walk there from here.
Yeah, alright. I just think it's kind of funny. Because we've spent longer on this single quest, like going back to it several times, than we have on a lot of others.
What is that? Oh, there's a merchant still alive!
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but the first time we came here, there was like a whole horde of merchants. Over the course of the game, anytime you hear random shooting in the background, it's probably a merchant dying.
Yeah.
Which is
pack dog!
It's kind of unavoidable. There's really nothing you can do about it.
It's still very sad, though.
Sure. Oh, look.
I hear the Great Khans just packed up and left Red Rock Canyon. Always thought the NCR and them would fight it out again. Hey there. Need anything?
Yeah, let's see what he has.
Alright. It's weird being back out here. Frying pan. Do we have a frying pan?
Yes, we do.
Good. Because we need to act like Rapunzel and go smack someone with it.
We don't really need any of this.
Yeah, alright. I think we're good.
He just has a few pistols.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, modern bullet weapons, yay. Oh, please tell me it didn't crash. Please tell me it didn't crash. I think it crashed.
Damn it.
Oh, it didn't crash.
Yay!
Whoa. Okay. So, go to the bungalow. Oh, hey, dead raider. I guess we could sell the gun. Let's just make sure it didn't kill anybody important.
Yeah.
I don't see any dead bodies around here, so I think we're good. Okay.
Careful.
Oh crap, we have the music playing. We gotta turn that off.
Oh crap, yeah.
It was okay when we were in
They got
Hypatia
spies
because
all
it
over.
had unique music. I really hope this video doesn't get flagged. Crap!
I think we'll be fine.
I hate you, YouTube. Do we have to get more plants? Did we not get enough? Is that what...
No, we needed the 2.
Well, it's
They were the only ones there.
It's still telling us to go back and get plants.
Alright, do we have a shovel?
No, not with us.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa! Careful!
It's actually not a bad weapon except for the reload.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to put this off till next time again.
Again.
I don't know why it's acting like this. Oh, someone killed the Brahmin.
Oh.
Dumb raiders. Novak is really not a safe place to live.
Unfortunately.
Crap. Okay. Well, I guess this is going to be an episode, guys. Next time, we're going to do some quest mods. You know, Kira and I, we love a good story, so we're going to be focusing a lot on that from here on out.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Supermod Fallout. I'm Kyle.
I'm Kira.
Oh, hey, there's the dead Super Mutant Behemoth. Bye.
Bye.